folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense is up first today. And of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. And the one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
Dropping back, it's Grant. It's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slangs with a quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch in space. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Fighting off the defender. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's Grant. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. An impressive spin there. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Scott. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handing off on the draw play. Again moves the ball out near the 25.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Grant. Grant behind the line. It's Hill. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Goff. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Locates the tight end is complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back's got it again. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Dropping back. It's Grant. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. He pulls in the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Grant. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's back to throw again on second down. And this one is caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wide out. A big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better at... On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Dropping back, it's Grant. So it brings up a 4th and short. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
The upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. Just kind of kept moving on him. And then doink, right off the upright.
And his inner swing. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Bama. Pick 6 could be a game changer. Something happened in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
They've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. And he will score! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Bringing it out. It's Scott. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense starts with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Powering through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. 2nd and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real... And he makes the catch! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nowhere to run up the middle. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Grant. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
Test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense really clicking here. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Minnesota offense takes the field. On first down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Throwing off play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Send the back in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. And it's a bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Makes a quick catch. Breaking tackles. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter. Trailer. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown. Grinding away with a running game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Hilton. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Wideout's now clustered. Here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Bruce at the sideline steps out after a short game.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd right up the end. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Golden Gophers will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking downfield. It's Grant. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, tied. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The hands team able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's gone. And the out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.